Oh, there we go. Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to Mass Effect. I was about to try and make a joke there, but that would require saying a naughty word. So today, Mill is going to be playing. We're going to be swapping off. So let's see if he can do better than dying repeatedly after thinking that the assault rifle is a shotgun.
Okay. Uh,
Loot. I saw loot.
I did.
Enemy contact.
I also saw loot, but I'm, trying to
Oh, right. You're
trying to figure out. Uh, no, that's.
You currently have the sniper rifle equipped. That's your ability weapon wheel. There you go. The Lancer would be the AR, yes. Wow, the accuracy is garbage.
Got him. That's good. So where was that loot?
Behind you. Yes. Ooh, a medkit.
Good.
That's
What's
probably
heal?
gonna be handy.
Do you remember what heal is?
Nope.
Great. Okay, L1. Because I wanna.
Oh, I think it's triangle.
I don't want to test it out when I don't need to.
Yeah, no, just like just press triangle and hope for the best. And remember, shotguns are your friend. He specifically chose. Oh, by the way, R1 is your ability,
Yeah.
as it has so kindly reminded you.
I'm a little busy in trying to get to cover, and I don't know. There we go.
You just have to stick up against it. Yeah.
Okay, gotta press X.
Oh, were you a little confuzzled on that account? I don't think that did anything.
It did.
Look. Just go in guns blazing with a shot. I think that thing's gonna. Oh no. Oh. Oh hi.
I got him. Back of the head.
Wow, he just charged right in the middle of the enemies like a dum-dum. What kind of idiot would do that?
I know there are more of them here, which is why I'm being cautious. I also don't know what sprint is. So,
Hold X.
hold X.
And then hold it.
There we go.
No. Okay, yes, X on PlayStation. Are you okay? Just clarify. Are you using a 360 pad or a like
PlayStation.
Okay, yes. Then I'll use the proper. Notice you're playing like a coward.
Yes, I am playing like a coward.
Running guns blazing with a shotgun.
Playing like a
using
massive,
cover,
absolute coward.
Using cover like some sort of intelligent person. Yes. Give in to the shotgun. You do have to hit with it, but it is a one-hit kill if you can hit with it.
Clear.
Yay! I survived the bit that you died on.
Look, don't get
Oh
used
god,
to
train
it.
controls.
We're gonna have.
I'm just gonna go have an explore first, make sure I've not missed any
Yeah,
loot.
that's probably for the best. Just make sure we're not
Oh,
missing anything.
there's fatigue.
too important.
Okay, that's annoying. I'm fairly sure.
Yeah. Have you considered like modding it up a little with some quality of life improvements? Apparently, there's a lot of quality of life improvements, like no out of combat fatigue. In
Okay.
combat, I can understand the purpose for it, but when exploring, having the limited sprint is just annoying.
Yeah.
I don't think these are breakable objects, Mel.
No, it was worth a check.
You know what's still funny? We haven't figured out what grenade is, and grenades have friendly fire.
We'll try not to kill our friends for the time being.
Oh, no, your friends would be fine. You would die.
Ah, right.
Eat this.
It would be. It
Oh, there
would
it is.
be.
Oh yeah, you
square.
press it again to detonate.
That's right. Okay, let's go to the train controls. I don't know why we're moving along here, but we are. I'm
Oh,
fairly.
and by the way, I can. Oh, is this our
Set
future
the charges.
waifu?
Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Can you not hear the game?
I can now.
Okay, good.
I can only hear the dialogue for some reason.
Well, that's the important bit. Oh? What was happening to them?
I believe Saren was about to, you know, get it on with the Geth.
Ah. I like how we're just standing there and watching this Geth just look at us.
I like that the Geth is just standing there looking at us.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Okay, that's one of them.
Oh no, it's a timed. I'm glad I'm not playing in this part. I'm terrible at anything time.
Oh god.
Just the thought that
Run!
I have a limited amount of time and I'll
Cover me,
fail
you idiots.
horribly when the time runs out.
Idiotic teammates,
You know,
cover
no
me.
pressure. Oh right, the directions. These are like teammate instructions or something. Whatever those are.
Cover me while I save our lives.
What if they don't want?
Shields
Oh god!
disabled.
That was not good.
It's still on your shield, so no need to test what the heals are. I suggest you nade them. This may be an opportune moment to use high explosives.
Here it comes.
See, it took out most of their health, even though they have their shield still. So, like, I have a question.
Aim for the crotch!
Why do you think these dudes, like the stock AI civilization, why do you think they're always called the monosyllabic noun? Right, like the Geth,
think I
the
got it.
Borg.
Oh, there's one more that I missed. Oh!
You
He's
can
about
hear
to get
me,
a
right?
shotgun.
You
Oh.
can hear me, right?
Yes, I can hear you. Sorry, I was just,
Okay,
you
yes.
know.
No, I get it.
Also, I
It
think
was very satisfying.
one of them died. Caden, I think.
I would
No?
suggest
Okay.
using a health pack. I think a health pack heals everyone.
Okay.
Patching you up.
So,
No, it does not. He is still dead. I don't know where he went either.
oh, I think, yeah. So I think you have to res him if you find him. I feel like we shouldn't just. Oh.
Maybe he's
Oh,
just
dear.
dead. He might just be dead.
I'm a little
I'm
busy
pretty
here.
sure he's important.
He'll be fine.
Well then, we may have just screwed up our playthrough permanently.
He'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
No, but like, I feel like you're not supposed to lose any crewmates on the tutorial mission.
Probably not, but he's dead now, so...
Just in case, I'm gonna see if this is like a fixable problem.
Not.
Oh god,
Lost shields.
that seemed unfair.
So you should theoretically be able to walk up to the body and hold triangle.
Oh, he's alive again.
Oh, well. I suggest you use a med kit just to heal him anyway.
I don't know...
No, what I think you can do is, use the ability menu. Oh, right, there, you can swap out your... Like, hold down, use the ability menu, and you might be able to, like, heal... No, I don't think you can do that. Oh, wait! that means he's slowly rezzing, so you may have to go back to his body.
No, he's there.
Like,
Hi,
oh, no.
Caden.
Okay.
Smells like smoke and
Mm.
death.
I wouldn't be surprised if it smelled like smoke and death. You did basically die. I'm missing anything.
Try pressing triangle. You got enough medkits to spare. We'll see what happens. There
Okay,
you
yeah.
go.
It did work.
Yeah, so... Okay.
Ah, here's the beacon. That was quick. Didn't expect to find it so fast.
Yeah, so, like... They're always, like, the Geth, or the Borg, or the something.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request
amazing.
immediate evac.
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
That's probably what our friend Sauron was doing. Caden?
Like, are we... Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Caden,
Oh, well.
maybe run.
We should perhaps...
Maybe.
Shit!
Uh-oh.
No, don't touch. It's too.
You know, I'm starting to realize why so many people talk about Ashley being some sort of important character. Oh, wait, no, was that us?
That was us.
Oh, right, never mind then.
I'm fairly sure that was us.
Yeah,
I
no,
think
that was us.
I think we just saw the secrets of the universe. Hey,
what you're
distinguished
saying
serviceman.
So what you're saying is that the beacon is a bong.
Wow, we were literally like 10 minutes away from finishing the mission last time. We probably should have just finished it.
We identified the ship
Oh,
that
no.
touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was
Uh-oh.
under the command of Captain Anderson.
Okay.
They managed to save the colony.
Are these two the same species?
No,
One
because
of
if-
the humans
huh?
may have
I
used
don't
it.
think so.
Look, I wouldn't put it past the internet to make the males horrifying bug things and then make the females booby ladies.
I mean, look at slime.
This human must be
You're gonna have to be more specific than that.
Reincarnated as a slime?
Oh, okay, yes, the goblin. I mean,
No,
to be
not
fair,
not the
sexual
goblins. The
dimorphism
goblins were fine. It was the fucking lizard
Doctor?
people.
Dr. Chakwas. I think
Oh,
she's waking
right,
up.
right, I remember now.
That's right, we were punk.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Coming down. I feel like not great is a valid response to this.
I have a feeling that's going to be the aggressive option, but I'll go with not great.
Like the morning after shore leave.
Oh no, it was the funny option.
How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
I'm going to say ask about the beacon.
I will say one thing.
Mm.
The audio for the game audio is really, really quiet. I just checked it.
What, on the stream?
On the stream, yeah.
I
I
can't...
want to see if you can boost the levels in some way.
Not especially from here. I will up the...
Well, we'll try and figure it out next time.
So what about the beacon?
I feel like the neutral option is because like
Where's
it
the
is
beacon
Caden's
now?
fault.
What happened to it?
But it would be
The beacon
gauche
exploded.
to
A system overload, maybe.
like
The blast knocked
draw
you
attention
cold.
to it.
Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
Yeah, but like under some circumstances that might be appropriate. So are we right in thinking that bottom option is snarky option?
Well, no, like I'm going off the
Aragon
Dragon
Renegade
Age.
neutral.
Well, I'm going off the Dragon Age 2 model of top is usually nice option, bottom is usually mean and aggressive, and middle is either neutral or yeah.
Speaking of which, we should probably pump some points in charm or something.
Yes, we should.
'Cause, like, we really suffered from that last time.
I don't think we suffered too much, but yeah, we should. So what are we going
Could
for?
have gotten more loot, Mill. What greater suffering is there than not getting loot?
So are we going nice, neutral, or mean? Or possibly mean? 'Cause I don't see how not a local hospital would be mean.
Yeah, probably. I'm leaning towards not a local hospital.
I don't suppose it occurred to you that Eden
Oh, no,
Prime
that's
has
mean.
medical facilities.
Listen,
It
you're
is
better off in this
sarcastic, though.
infirmary than in any hospital on Eden Prime. Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also
no,
noticed
we're
an
a beta
increase in
now.
your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I feel like... So do we want this character to be a skeptic, or just realize that they're going through some alien nonsense?
I think going through some alien nonsense, it seems pretty clear.
Yeah, not a dream, a vision.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
I don't swing that
Aye,
way.
Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
We don't know that yet.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I feel bad about Jenkins. I don't feel bad about Jenkins.
I don't really. I'm more curious about what happened to Williams.
Yeah.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Does that not
feel
seem
like
like
we
does that not seem like a mistake, considering, you know, she seemed like she was the only soldier left alive on that planet, based on what we saw?
Yeah, but that just means we culled the weak.
Fair. You wanted to talk?
Should we not reaffirm the decision? I feel like there'll be some sort of...
Williams is a good soldier.
consequence.
She deserves it.
Lieutenant
Now, I wouldn't
Alenko
say
agrees
she
with
deserves
you.
it.
That's why I added her to our crew.
As I said, I'm not gonna say that because I don't feel
No,
bad
we're
about
not going
Jenkins.
down
It was
the
his own.
Jenkins
It was his
road.
own dumbass fault
It was
for
his
just
own fault.
charging
Yes,
into
no,
the
no,
fucking.
Are we pissed off about the Geth? I don't know. I don't know what the Geth are about. Maybe they were doing it...
I feel
for-
we're fairly ambivalent about the Geth. Like we're mad that they sort of like invaded, but like it's not personal at this point. So I'm just
Yeah, they're and besides, they have like their spaceships are big old cubes. We don't want to mess with that.
yeah.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard.
Miller, are you a Star Trek
Things
person?
look bad.
No.
Nihilus is dead.
Okay, so you
The
missed
beacon was
joke.
destroyed and Geth
Yes,
were
I
invaded.
did.
The Council's gone
So
to one answer.
the Geth, I have no idea what the Geth ships look like, but the Borg ships are big cubes.
Ah.
Star
Okay.
Trek, it's
I did think it was weird because I did think, I don't remember seeing the Geth ships, but maybe Fuzzy like saw it somewhere. What are we going for?
I mean, we did do our job.
Yeah, we did our job. We found the beacon.
We did hit the ancient alien bong. But who on the History Channel hasn't hit the ancient alien bong?
In fairness, it's Caden's fault that the beacon exploded, not ours. We were just saving his dumbass
True,
life.
we can push
The
it all
Geth
on
would have
him.
wiped out the whole colony if I hadn't stopped them.
Wait,
I'll stand
are they
behind
going to
you
be?
and your report, Shepard. You're
Are
a
they
damn
going to be
hero.
mad that we
Look,
killed
That's
Geth?
not why I'm here. It's Saren. That other
Oh
two.
no, they're
Saren's a
they're
Spectre. One of the best. A living legend.
they're
But if he's
scared about
working
the
with the
Rogue
Geth,
Spectre.
Ah,
It means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous. And he hates humans.
I mean fair.
You know, that's really not something surprising. We kind of deserve it.
I'd say he wanted the beacon because let's be
Yeah,
real.
'cause,
As
like,
we
it's-
said, both of us
really
realized.
not a quit.
Both of us realized
Yeah.
why he might hate humans.
He didn't come to Eden
There's
Prime
too
because
many
he
reasons
hates
to count.
humans.
You're right. Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how. I don't know why. but it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Do we tell him about the vision?
I saw the secrets of the universe, man.
Anderson, I'm just gonna go ahead and schedule you for a drug test to be sure.
I feel like we could use a drug test right about now.
What are we going for? Are we telling him about the vision or not?
I think we should. Worst case scenario, the humans kill it.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
How blunt are we gonna be?
I feel like blunt wouldn't go over well here.
Yeah, but I also... Yeah. So, war or a warning?
On the one hand, a warning seems soft. On the other hand, war.
But on the other...
What is it good for?
On the...
I was doing the bit, Mel.
On the third hand, war seems kind of obvious given that the, you know, Geth have invaded.
Yeah, fine, let's go with our death.
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the council, Shepard.
I don't feel like there's nothing to report is accurate.
I feel like this is the one where we should probably ask the question of how do we phrase this.
Yeah.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon.
The issue is we kind of don't disagree with him.
Until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
Ah, damn it. We don't have an option to pledge support for Saren's goals.
This is awkward. Really, this shows the game's age. Like, the 2010s were a different time, man. There wasn't even... Games didn't even have an option to support the destruction of humanity.
What are we going for? I'm leaning towards
like
the
the
bottom option
neutral.
again.
See, I feel like the bottom option this time is like we'd be too invested. Both of them bottom options, like I'll stop him and not if I can help it, or like.
Fair enough.
I mean, is it really our problem?
Fair enough.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not
Oh,
that.
come on.
He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the council on our side.
I don't want to call him Sir.
Yeah, we should probably... The middle option is probably the way we go here.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Ah, damn it. We have to talk to the racist
We have
again.
to talk to Joker. Wait. Consult the menu. There may be things we can do there.
Oh yeah, that's right. We need to up the sound a little bit. I mean, dialogue's up to 100.
Yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, no, it's probably not on the game's end. Then it's probably on the system end. We can mess around with the volume mixer after the stream. But no, what I'm interested in is like see if there's any equipment upgrades we've got. See if we have any. We've gotten quite a decent amount of XP, so we might check if there's skill points. Oh, this sniper. Oh, that was just.
It's the exact same one.
This is the exact same. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
So
Okay.
nothing new there.
So check if we have anything.
Not journal. Squad. Nope. No points. We are.
Points.
168 experience away.
So probably just a few dialogue choices.
Anything to
all
loot?
things considered. Yes, always check the ship for loot.
Trust me, Ah. Cool.
Ah.
I've played my share of BioWare games.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
No thanks
It
to
is
you, you
true.
incompetent bastard! Oh, I can go get in the
So,
elevator.
I can confidently say that we will not, in fact, be banging him.
Hmm. I'm just exploring the ship at this point. Hey, Presley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough.
Really?
Was it really
I mean,
Definitely
was
not.
Jenkins really
that
such
much of
a
a
great
loss?
loss? We should probably talk to all of the named characters to see if there's
Glad
any
to see you're
dialogue.
okay, Commander.
Yeah.
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and
Like,
I'm
seriously,
glad we
why
didn't lose
was
you too.
Jenkins popular?
I'll ask how he's holding up.
Things were pretty rough down there.
yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. Doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
How mean do we want to be? No, to be fair, I think he did help. I think he did take out some of the Geth.
Yeah, but he did also make us hit the alien bomb.
Yeah, but that might have been a good thing in the long run.
Okay, fair. We can.
I couldn't have done
we
it
can
without
pat him
you.
on the back. a
We're
little bit.
Marines.
Okay, that's a
We
little
stick
strong.
together. And I'm just
I mean,
sorry
yeah, we could have
lost
done it without him,
Jenkins.
but
I feel like we will not be missing Jenkins.
yeah, but that also seems cruel.
We should probably just go and ignore
to
the
go see
topic of
Joker.
Jenkins.
Sure thing, Commander.
Hope that nothing bad happens.
Yes, Commander?
Oh, we got Paragon
Is there
points.
something you need?
Yay!
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure.
Ah, yes.
I wanted to
let's-
travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the
I
Traverse.
feel like,
And the
even though
Alliance
this is
always
like a
needs good
futuristic
doctors.
setting, I feel
So I
like we're
stayed
like
on to do my
fucking
part.
17th century British soldiers exploring Asia.
That's because that's what we are.
Ever think you made the
This
wrong
is
choice?
a story about.
Sometimes I think
colonialism.
about opening a private practice
We are
back
the
on Earth.
colonialists.
Or maybe
Yeah.
taking a position at one of the new med
Not a
centers
good
out in the
looking-
colonies.
The modern
But there's
day.
something special about working on soldiers.
I mean, here's the thing,
If I
it
left
hasn't
the
been a good
Alliance
look for
now, I'd feel
decades.
like I was abandoning them.
Also, to be fair, as far
What do you
as
know
I
about
can
Captain
tell,
Anderson?
there
I've
don't
served
seem
with
to
him
be
for a
any
few tours
colonies
now.
on like
He knows when
sapient
to let
inhabited
things slide and when
planets.
to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen
Yeah.
pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his
Like, we
command.
can colonize a planet full of dinosaurs.
How
I
well
think
do you
that's
know the
allowed.
lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this.
Well, assuming they're
But
not
he has an
sapient
impressive
dinosaurs, of
service
course.
record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
L2?
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants.
Oh.
Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side
Oh,
effects.
those
Peyton's
seem
lucky.
quite
He just gets
severe.
migraines.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
You know, in hindsight, I feel like Caden is not as detestable anymore.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Okay, why?
Why do you all care about
Everyone-
Jenkins so much?
He was a cocky prick.
I don't want to say either of them.
I need to go speak with
so
Joker.
I'm just gonna go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Is there anyone else we can talk to? No?
Probably not.
No. We can try going upstairs.
Yeah, upstairs is
No.
where we need to go. I'm just exploring the bottom deck for a little while.
Wait, I thought that way was where we needed to go, past those guys, at the end of the
No.
hall.
Hello, Captain
Anderson.
Go
Anderson.
speak to Joker when you're ready.
Oh.
Tell him to
Oh.
bring the Normandy into dock.
Do you have anything I can steal? Oh, my locker. Or our locker.
We might as well loot them all. I think take all, because as far as I can tell, it's not an inventory space issue. It's more that. Is there like an inventory limit? Not that I can see.
Yes, apparently there is.
In worst case scenario, we just get some Omni Gel.
Yeah.
There's probably a storage chest somewhere.
Do you want to take the elevator upstairs?
Probably.
Oh wait, we're going down. Well, new area to explore and.
Yeah, I had a feeling because like we were. This is
that
where
we just-
we were when we. Ah, there we go. So this is the party management area.
Do we want to give Caden or Ashley anything?
Oh, we might as well see if we've got anything better. Keeping the squatties well equipped is probably to our benefit.
Nothing there.
Oh.
Same thing. Same thing. I think that's the same
So
one.
this
that
Omni
we've
tool
got.
has. Yeah, so it has a better flat shield but no recharge rate. So. Yeah, I feel like you could give him that one. And this is the same thing he has, so.
What about Ashley? She need anything?
No, but I think oh no, she can't equip heavy armor yet either.
No.
Yeah. Okay, there's probably other things we can do in here. Remember that we can't crouch. Oh my.
Ah, that's good. We can crouch.
Hey, Commander.
We have a tank and
Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
officer, huh?
What have you
Ooh,
got?
we can. It's a
Whatever
shop.
you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Okay, so we have no use for heavy armor, but the light armor may be an upgrade.
Yeah, but we are incredibly poor.
True, but we have a lot of junk, so we could probably like sell
We
a
have
bunch of stuff.
no junk.
No, I mean we have. By junk, I mean. Let's not sell any of the upgrades, but we have a lot of.
It's
weapons
also
and
all
stuff.
worth nothing. Worth genuine jack
Except for the
shit.
upgrades, and I feel like the upgrades are the stuff you save for decent.
Yeah, like the
better
cheapest
than common quality.
The cheapest thing, like cheapest gun, is 3,750. We're on 1,370, and these are all worth like that's worth the most, and I don't really want to sell it.
No, we probably shouldn't sell it. Yes.
I mean, we could.
We could probably get the up. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I might as well get both.
Probably best to pop both of those so that like having more nades and heals is never a bad thing. Oh, what was that?
I feel like
it's past us.
No, it's here.
Shame about Jenkins.
Is it though? Is it really?
We're getting a lot of XP from miscellaneous codex entries as well. Should we be standing this close to the?
Probably not.
You know,
frankly,
massive fusion device.
Probably not.
Did you try clicking on the tank?
Yes, I did, and we got XP for it.
Oh, just a codex entry, huh? Where do we refill our nades? Is my real question.
Not
if we
sure.
can refill our gel, we can probably refill our nades, and it would probably be down there. But like, since we're going up now,
I didn't see.
we
I
might as
didn't
well
see
just-
anything. So
we're probably still in the tutorial honeymoon period, so we should probably get going.
yeah. Run up in the door. So I've talked to Presley already, and he just said it was a shame that Zaman.
Everyone's really beat up about Jenkins.
Another 12. Let me look at the map.
One conversation. I think that's not a map so much as it is the fast travel.
Oh.
There we go. Yeah. That's for when. Let's be real.
XP?
And Anderson, we're the main character, so Anderson is either getting a promotion, a demotion, or dying.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
No.
I don't even know any story spoilers on that note. I just think that's the logical conclusion at this point.
Go over here. No.
I've
Hey,
noticed
you
that
racist
it's
bastard.
Timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Oh no. Is he also a libertarian?
A libertarian racist. That's Joker for you.
Wow, this game was truly ahead of its time. Oh, this is a loading screen, isn't it?
Probably.
What
Look
I'm
at the
curious
size
about
of
is
that
why
ship.
is the
The
ship
Ascension,
drifting?
flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
Keep
Just
telling
saying,
yourself
need
that,
firepower, too.
Joker.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy.
Is this like Will Wheaton or like
Clearance granted. You
Nolan
may begin your
North or
approach.
Troy Baker or
Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Who?
Roger,
Citadel
Alliance
Control
Tower,
or Joker?
Normandy out.
Joker?
Joker is Seth Green.
This is Alliance Tower. Please proceed
Oh,
to dock
right, that's
422.
So I didn't check that at the start of last stream. So I thought I'd recognize the voice.
Look, I don't remember what I had for lunch yesterday. I don't expect me to remember contents of the stream. I'll be good with it.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
This is
I
half
have
the crew.
the mission
Wow.
reports. I assume they're
You
accurate?
can crew a ship with 6
They
people. To be fair, we did only see like
Sounds like you convinced the
9
Council to
people
give us an
total
audience.
aboard the ship.
Yeah.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
How respectful of this guy do we want to be?
Well, we're not being disrespectful to this guy. We're being disrespectful to the Council.
Yeah. Okay. How respectful of the Council do we want to be?
They are blind.
I'm not gonna sit on my ass just because the Council doesn't want to do anything. If they won't stop Saren, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres.
Okay.
Oh
The
God, they
mission
drug
on Eden
test.
Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations.
Yeah, in
Otherwise, the
fairness,
Council might
Nihilus's
use
death
this
was
as an
more his
excuse to
own
keep
fault
you
than
out of the
ours.
Spectres. Come with
did
me,
insist
Captain.
on taking
I want to
point.
go over a few things before
And
the hearing.
also turned his back
Shepard,
to
you and the others
Saren.
can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level.
Like,
I'll make
even
sure
if you're
your
supposedly
clearance to get in.
friends, when one guy shows up where he's not supposed
that's
to,
why I
you
hate
probably just, like,
politicians.
keep your eyes on your weapons.
Yeah.
Oh, we're in a city!
Hmm.
I imagine there's loot to be found here.
Oh. Oh god.
It's Frogger. Press A. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, so I will tell you, for this minigame, you can move around the rings as well.
Yes, I'm aware. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argos Row cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do we want to send in a recon team? My instinct is no.
I mean, at that point, I would probably just send in a full assault.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Wow, Ashley, way to be fucking racist.
Okay.
Why is our entire squad racist?
Yeah, so are you guys starting to understand why the council doesn't like humans very much?
Yeah, Jesus.
Like,
oh my.
there's such a thing as an allegory. This is just blatant.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide. Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
Can we be assigned to a non-human ship?
I don't even like. Are we trying to bang the AI in this scenario?
I don't think so. But both top and bottom seem quite rude. So.
What does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
So, were there reasons you had to, like, look like a mammal?
Are we interested or not?
Probably, yeah.
Give me the tour.
Not like we...
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Hmm.
They do kind of have the crazy eyes.
Yeah.
I feel like the eyes are not...
I want to know more about
eye
Citadel
rigs are not
security.
attached to the face
Citadel
rings
security
somehow.
serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards.
Also, I'm
Executor
fairly sure
Palin,
that
Turing, is
assault
the current
rifle is
head
not
of
actually
CSEC,
attached to
but
our back.
individuals from virtually every species across
Well, I
Citadel
assume it's
space
some sort
serve as
of
officers beneath
magnetic
him. If
levitation
you wish to learn
mumbo-jumbo.
more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
I'm more doing this for the XP than any actual interest.
Tell me about the embassies.
Oh yes, no, you
Each
can feel free to
species
just
in Citadel
skip
space
through it. I
important
don't
enough
think
to be consulted on
we have the
matters of
time
galactic
to
politics.
not do so.
The
I think you
Volus,
can just mash A
the most
through it.
recently
Yeah.
added embassy
Or circle.
belongs
Or
to
you
your
just-
own species, humanity. It was added 19
Oh,
galactic
wait,
standard
this is-
years ago,
this was,
despite some rather vocal
kind
opposition.
of interesting. Why was humanity opposed?
No, we know why humanity's
We know
was
why,
opposed.
but let's hear it from their mouths.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and
this
simple interaction simulations.
This suggests to me that what this means is humans were making trouble, so they gave us an embassy to keep an eye on us.
Yeah,
How
pretty
come
much.
the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council in recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy. The Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Why weren't they made a council race?
The Council races have extensive responsibilities. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
Oh boy. I feel like asking lesser species will just result in, like, indignation about humans.
That's pretty damn arrogant.
Yeah, there we
I
go.
apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel.
Do you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and
Wait,
in
if it's
this role,
Special
they are
Tactics and
granted
Reconnaissance,
extraterritorial rights
shouldn't
and
they be sputters?
jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago. Turians were invited to join the Council, and since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
It does sound too perfect.
Goodbye,
It probably-
and thank
oops.
you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit
Okay,
to the
let's
Citadel.
hope we can re-get the points for that. I'm pretty sure there's points to be had from that.
What do you mean?
I did. From going down that dialogue branch.
Oops.
You may want to put the gun down, by the way.
I'm trying to, I don't know how.
You just threw a grenade, didn't you?
Yes. And apparently L2 activated that grenade.
Hang on. There's gotta be some sort of button. Just try pressing buttons.
That's what led me to the. That's what led me.
Buttons that you don't already know that thing for.
Oops. There we go. No.
You got? Oh no, you're just switching weapons. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? It just occurred to me that I think the reason that they were, that our squad mates weren't as much help is because we equipped them with sniper rifles. And forgot to unequip them because they're not intelligent enough to change weapons based on the situation.
Yes, we did. What do we want, pistol or assault rifle? I feel like
Probably
shotgun.
AR.
Yeah, I feel like shotgun is
I mean,
just
to be
asking
fair,
for trouble.
shotgun would make them meat shields. You know, like, I remember seeing it. Have you? Are there any buttons that you have not yet pressed?
Ah, there we go. It was the fucking touchpad. I'm sorry I exploded a grenade like 5 feet from you.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassadors.
I should be going now.
Oops.
Have a pleasant day.
The hell?
Is there something else I can help you with?
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, so I think you're, Wait a second, try not pressing the A button.
Is there something else I can help you
there we
with,
go.
Commander?
It did that when I pressed square though, which is weird.
What is this place?
I think square
This
is the
is the
skip button.
Presidium. If you have more questions, please.
I should be going now.
Have a
Yeah,
pleasant
just...
day.
We leveled up from that. Awesome. So do we want to put the 3 points in charm?
Yeah, we should max out our charm levels first. And then you've got to purchase the rank. And then what we want. So we need to have more ranks and everything else to unlock the subsequent things. No. You know what?
You want to unlock shotguns? Because we can do that now.
That might be for the best, yeah. Just have it unlocked. Just so we can have our first point in it. We did choose the shotgun class, so it would be a shame if we didn't...
Yeah.
Actually...
Ah.
Now,
do we want to give him first
yeah,
aid?
there's our. Probably we can have him be our little
medic.
Medic, yeah. But what I'm curious about is how do we get him to use the medkits?
That is a good question. I'm not sure.
Well, he's out of points anyway, so
What do we want to give Ashley?
we can probably we should probably give her some assault training.
That's a point, yeah.
Actually, at what point can she wear heavy armor?
Uh,
It would be under combat armor, so I think it's look at the circle.
circle.
Oh, there
was
you go.
unlocked First. No, circle
No,
was
no,
unlocked
it's-
first aid.
No, it's immediately after that. No. Heavy armor
Oh,
is immediately
enable.
after first aid.
Yes, sorry, I wasn't looking.
So probably we can give her assault training and combat armor, like, and maybe 1 point in shotguns.
Okay.
No, you gave her shield boost. Okay, well,
I couldn't get to heavy armor anyway.
no, I was gonna say assault training and combat armor, like put a few
Oh.
points in each, but no, it's fine as is. She can be our tank then.
Yeah.
We're already pretty DPS
Is there
heavy.
something else I can help you with, Commander?
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
We want to explore the other embassies before we go somewhere else.
We can probably check out if we can. Right, it may limit our overall
I can't believe I landed a job.
access.
This place is fantastic.
Like, this is the human embassy, apparently.
I don't think this particular one is the human embassy. Doesn't
Oh,
look to be a lot of
Click
humans.
on all the clickables. Look at the nice spider person. Can we, like, get a zoom in on the spider person? I'm kind of curious. Elcor! I love them. They're adorable.
Working hard or hardly working, eh? Nah.
So, like, let's go back to the Elcor, because do they not look at, does this, no, it's the big, does he not look adorable?
Humans are a wonderful sight here on the Citadel.
I'm immediately suspicious because he...
Because he likes the
is
side of
welcoming.
humans.
Yes.
Oh wait, no. Let's go down. It's up here, I think we want to go. Oh, Executor Paladin.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Who are you seems like a bit of a dick move. Let's just go with no.
I think, yes.
No, or does it matter? I think.
No, I think it doesn't matter.
I came on my own. I need information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression? Never mind. Forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I mean, again, he's not wrong.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the... We're a civilian government agency. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council,
so
I
they're
spend
cops.
most of my time liaising between the two.
Yep.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or more like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially
you mean
when
like
it's
the
left up to
cops?
each
Yeah, I was
individual
gonna
Spectre
say.
to decide when and how to bend the rules.
It is a bit naive, but I feel like that's the renegade option.
Do we really want to ask him about his attitude towards humans?
I mean, it could always serve to.
I get the
be an
feeling you're not
excuse
too
to...
fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are
No,
eager
that's
to
fair.
take all the power you
It's
can
fair,
get,
but why is
and you're
everyone
being
in this
given
game
a lot.
racist?
If the council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
I don't feel like following up on that. Again, we're getting too
No.
defensive of our race that we
I'll
don't
be going
particularly
now.
like.
Goodbye, Commander.
Yeah, it's like...
Or species that we don't particularly like. That's another computer console. Don't mind me, buddy. I'm just gonna be here decrypting this computer.
What were you talking about here? We're just playing Frogger. Yeah, go, go, go. Yeah, because
The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us, few tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come, join us in the Hawking Eater cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. That's probably not concerning, right?
No, it's just like it's a timeshare. Just a team building exercise. Nothing to worry about.
I think this is a cafe.
This place seems strange. I wish there were more humans around.
So are the blue ones? I know that there's aliens who are an all-female species who can apparently only reproduce with other species.
Oh, Commander.
Yeah, that's fucking
Oh,
right.
no.
Something I can do for you. Relax, Private.
Oh no,
This
is
isn't
there?
an inspection.
Is this
Right, sorry.
another? Is
What
this
can I
a
do
second,
for you, Commander?
Is this a second
Is
Jenkins?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with
So
things.
the Asari
You never went
have,
to see her, did you, Felix? No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks,
and
kid.
why are we
Have
asking
fun.
about the
Try not to
high-class
get into
Asari
too
escort?
much trouble.
Why not?
I will. Have fun, that is.
Yeah, no, so, let's just go there for purely professional reasons to make sure our boys and girls in, on the ship aren't getting themselves in trouble, right?
For sure, yeah. Is
Oh,
that
that-
always
no,
there? Or
that's
is that
where
the
you- the
is that the
grenade.
debris from the grenade?
Yeah, I believe so, yes. So, where is this bridge, and, how can we cross it?
I believe it's over here.
But yeah, so, from what I can tell, the Asari are the horny species. It's like, what do you think it is about the human mind that makes people really, really want to bang aliens and monster girls?
5 times?
I really don't know.
Welcome. I am Nailina.
I think we found the brothel.
You as one of our expected clients today.
Would
Would you like me
that's
to
very
see
interesting,
when the consort will be able to meet with you?
I'm 100% sure we do not have the amount of money needed.
I don't think. Look, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services.
That's fair.
But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
I mean,
What is the consort? What does she do?
I feel like
It's
Shepard should
difficult to explain. She's many things to many people, and something different for each.
So role
Some
play.
seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
What do you do here, Nalina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes.
Acolytes.
Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same.
So
It's our job to
feel
ensure that they leave contented.
Is this a cult?
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation.
Mine is doggy style.
As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes.
You shouldn't make assumptions like that.
My specialty is touch. My
Okay.
fingertips find every tension point in your body and release.
Does it sound interesting?
Look, I'm gonna leave this up to you. You're more of an expert on the horny stuff than I am.
I'm gonna say probably shouldn't go with the horny stuff this early in.
Oh, you coward.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again.
Nalina,
Yes, Shaira?
send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with her.
Oh, well,
Yes, of
looks
course,
like
Mr.
we... Why? Do you really need that camera angle?
Are we not getting the choice about the horny stuff now?
I believe we are not getting the choice about the horny stuff.
It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Great.
Sure. I feel like even if we
Where do
say
I go?
maybe later, we
Just head
don't,
upstairs. She'll be
have a
waiting for
choice in
you.
the matter.
I mean, she's... I think this is where I need to be going.
Wait, no, I think we're going in the wrong direction.
No, I don't think
Are
so.
we going in the wrong?
No, here we
No,
are.
we're not. Okay, there we go.
Don't get me wrong. I've only heard good things about the consort. It's just...
So this is the magic space brothel.
Yep.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
I feel like Bottom might be flirty.
It might be. And we
I
should
don't
try
like
it.
people
Damn it.
spying on me.
I apologize, Commander. I make it my business to know when important
Damn it.
people arrive on the station.
I can't
Many
get
of
over
them
the
are
eyes. There's
compliant.
something about the
But
eye
that is not why I
physics
asked you
in
here.
this game.
I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
What is it?
I feel like we should be friendly to compensate for the
Maybe I can help.
meanness earlier.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be.
Are you
We
trying
had
to
a falling
recruit
out.
us?
Now he spends his days in Cora's den, drinking,
I-
spreading lies about me. If you would
This is
speak to
either
him
a
as fellow
recruitment
soldier,
or a hit.
I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
Getting awful touchy there, lady.
I think this is
Yes,
just
we
what
should-
times were like before the pandemic.
Oh.
What
Oh,
went
you're
wrong?
right. I've forgotten that. I've forgotten that human beings are capable of physical contact.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
Are we gonna do
Is
it?
this about banging?
I mean, probably. Are we gonna do it?
Let's just go side quests.
What
or
exactly
side
do you want me to
quests.
tell him?
Appeal to a sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I
Where?
would
What
be
are you
very
doing,
grateful.
madam?
She is getting very close.
Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Okay. That got
Well,
very
if we-
close.
Have we already
You're with the
fallen to the
Alliance?
horny side?
My brother's a private back
Possibly.
on Earth.
This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't come sooner.
I can't be the only one who heard the innuendo in that one.
No, you're really not. What I'm curious about is if the
Where are we even going?
a bar apparently.
Well, that's for the side quest. Where are we going in
Yeah,
terms?
but aren't we doing side quests right now?
I mean, we can.
This is a BioWare game. It's okay. We have the choice of. You know what we can do? We have the choice of mainlining the front quests on stream and like doing the side quests on off stream.
Mm.
Lower rewards. I feel like we should probably go to the main quest. I don't think these side quests are probably not going anywhere.
We really need to ask, like, Jack or Gen, like, or Lord, like, what the main side quests we need to do on stream.
That's true. Some of them are probably important, yeah.
I know Jack said certainly the, whatchamacallit, like the companion quests should probably be
Well,
done on
those
stream.
are a given, right? Like in any BioWare game, those are a given.
Oh, okay. So where the fuck are we going?
I think we have to go there on foot to start with.
Yeah, but
does the main quest not have a map marker?
Doesn't appear to. Oh, go to the Citadel Tower. Okay. Which is over here. I wonder if it'll do one of the things I most liked about the new God of War game, which is when there was a marker that you were supposed to be going towards, it would like on the compass thing at the top, it wouldn't just send you in like a straight line towards the destination. It would actually.
It would have like a.
It would actually give you a proper route to it.
Yeah, no, I don't think this game has that.
Probably not.
Unfortunately.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Jesus, Ashley, stop being a racist!
Oh god damn it.
Stop being so racist, what the fuck?
Is this what happens when you let your
The council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
your soldiers have personalities? They just become racist?
Seriously, why do you have to be racist about this? Just let them be. Not doing anything to you. They're not being accosted by the fucking Citadel police. Then they have... Oh, I know your name.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
So I have heard that Garrus...
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
I'm not gonna go the bottom one.
I mean, I get the feeling that a lot of characters want the bottom one to happen in other respects.
I mean, yes.
By characters, I mean people.
Come across
Isn't
anything I should
Garrus
know
like
about?
the...
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified.
I mean, my instinct
but I
is
know he's
that
up to
put it
something.
into Dragon
Like you
Age
humans say, I feel it
terms,
in my gut.
he's the
I
Varric.
think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
I thought Garrus was the one that everyone wanted to bang, but he was not a banging option.
So Varric.
Ah, I see. Hey, can you really... Is Varric not an option in any of the games?
There isn't, like, there is no romanceable dwarf options as far as I know in Dragon Age.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm fairly sure, yeah.
Right, in Inquisition you can set up Sarah with a dwarf, but you can't actually... Really?
Yeah. It's dumb. Like, you can flirt with a dwarf as well.
You can also, like, romance anyone as a dwarf.
Yeah. Oh, Captain Anderson.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
I like how we're going in armed to the
The
teeth.
Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you
he's
catch
even
him
like
off guard.
here.
Captain Anderson,
Well,
you always seem to be involved when
basically
humanity makes
here.
false charges
Certainly in
against me. And this
laser
must
form.
be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
How
I feel
aggressive
like
do we want to go?
accusatory just weakens our position.
Yeah.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report.
How convenient.
Impressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Should we be the
I
bigger
feel like
person?
We should be the bigger person, yes.
Saren despises humanity.
That's
why
not
he
being the
attacked
bigger
Eden
person,
Prime.
damn it, Shepard.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are
Why does
wasting
he
your
have to be
time,
so far
Counselor,
above us
and
all?
mine.
He's either far above us all or he's just very large.
I don't think he's that large.
No, I mean they made the hologram very large.
Then why did they make the hologram so large? Again, it just seems weird to have him looming over us all.
Yeah, it's probably racism reasons.
Hmm.
I feel like Alpha, the neutral option is the only one that's decent here.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we
Yeah, they're not
allowing
gonna do
dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
The Asari are literally
to add,
psychic.
Commander Shepard?
They literally have magic powers.
How, like, what are we going for here?
I feel like there's no point in speaking to them, so just like no.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
Do you not hear how
This
evilly
meeting
he
is
said that?
adjourned.
I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone heard it. They just don't realize it because they're idiots.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren.
Ah,
He's
so
working
it's
with
a
the Geth for
jilted
one
lovers
reason.
thing.
To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Well, let's find out.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
Ah, so you comforted each other after a traumatic mission.
Mm-hmm. And then he never called you.
Hmm.
Now what?
Typical.
Or the Council won't help us?
Probably the just stating our position outright is for the best.
So, Council won't help us?
Council won't help us.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Again, I think we need to be as nice about Garrus as possible.
Yes, no, I don't think the internet would allow
Any
us to
idea
not
where
be
we
nice
could find
about
him?
Garrus.
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You're not
You won't
allowed
have
to drink on the job?
I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
I'd say we don't defend him.
Yeah, no, let's just, like,
I'll take care of it.
I need to
Who knows?
take care
Maybe
of some
the
business.
captain's the one who
Captain,
never
meet
called
me in
back.
my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Any other leads?
Yeah.
Maybe
We
there's
can also
another way to
handle
find
our other
evidence against Sarah's
Yeah.
side quests.
No,
You should
that'll be
talk to
pleasure
Barla
for us.
Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker,
The Shadow Broker?
an information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard
I
Barla
had
Vaughn's one
no
of the top
idea
representatives.
that was what he would
He might
do.
know something about Saren.
Shadow
but
Broker
his
does
information
not
won't come cheap.
sound information dealery at all. Yes, we should
You and
look into
Saren
our
have a
captain's
history.
love
What
life.
happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Okay.
That's
so
the
here-
renegade option.
Yes. So here's the thing. Okay? End a war is not the example you should have given. Hunt down one target? Okay, that's reprehensible. But like in the context of a war, if like millions of people would die, that's a much more complex issue. It's not necessarily justifiable either way, but like I feel like you should have used a stronger example. As it stands, though, we need to elaborate on this. He's a monster is just the Paragon option, but I don't know if we are. Should we just consistently always pick the Paragon option? Is that how you play these games?
I think so. I think we probably should go
then.
for it.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars. It causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no other way.
Like skimping
doesn't
on
even
the
look
eye
for another
physics
option.
because you
He's
didn't have
twisted,
the budget
broken.
for it or the technology?
He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Oh god, that's a lot of things, and I don't really want to do them.
Just
Waste
skip
time
through
on
the dialogue options. If people want to see them, they
Our
can pause.
ambassador doesn't seem to get along
He's
with the
just frustrated. They want us to expand and
Yeah, you
settle
can just-
unstable Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Maybe they'd let us join the council if we were more willing to cooperate.
Yeah,
with the other
finally, we get to pick a
Yeah,
non-racist
I
option.
would. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our
Okay,
own interests too.
really not
You don't
helping
think
your
much of
case
Harvey.
there,
The guy
Captain
joined
Anderson.
CSEC about
Yeah.
roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when
The
it
guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over,
Oh, so
but
you're
it looks like his
saying
time's run out.
that the
We've got
human
enough humans in
officer was
CSEC
one of the
now to stop
scummiest
protecting.
ones in recent
Yeah.
memory.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your
Like,
typical government.
again,
It's not easy preserving
Is this
peace
game
across an entire
supposed to?
galaxy.
I feel like this is one of
council
those games
prefers
that's
to use
tone deaf
diplomacy
in
and
the same
negotiation.
way
What happens when the
that
Spectre goes rogue?
apparently
It doesn't happen
Falcon and the Winter
But when
Soldier
something
is.
does go wrong, there's usually only one solution.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified, but the council couldn't do its job without them. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something.
How do they
big.
decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. The council's always looking for exceptional individuals. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed
What's their
to
command structure like?
There is no command structure. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The council just turns
Tell me
a
more
blind.
about the Shadow
He's a
Broker.
necessary evil of galactic politics. Always sells to the highest bidder.
But yeah,
He's not
like
a threat
this,
to anyone.
thus
not to
far, this game has
He's just a resource we
seems
can
like
use,
you're
or
supposed.
shield. Or maybe
It
they-
means
Tell
for
me
you to
about
sympathize
Barla
with the
Vaughn.
humans.
He specializes in
Everything
moving
they say
large
just
sums of money
undermines their
without being
point.
a paper.
Yeah.
He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats,
Okay, that's
specters.
everything.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard.
We better get more than 20. We got 12 XP off of that.
Where are we going?
What's even the point then?
Map. So obviously we need to get out of here. Then where do we go after that?
I'd probably go to the open area from before. Oh no, we're in the. We need to go to the.
Finally.
Oh,
there we go.
We can just go right there.
Yeah. Apparently they expected
the side.
Apparently they expected you to go to the fucking go to the meeting before going to the brothel.
Well then.
That's her.
What?
They clearly don't have a very good idea. What? I'm sorry?
We're getting shot at!
We're being assassinized! No. This is unexpected.
Yeah, I did not expect this at all.
Wait a second. Why are there silhouettes of unclothed women?
Because this is a gentleman's club. Headshot.
But I thought we were already at the brothel! Or is this the seedier one?
I think this is the seedier one. That one seemed like very respectable.
This is that was the high class, like, it'll run you 5 figures just for your consultation sort of. Oh! TOS?
I'll try and keep away from it.
Back off, Rex. Fist told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here.
Bar fight!
This is Fist's only chance.
I've also heard that,
He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning.
I've heard Rex is also a well-liked character.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
Hey, Mill, let's go get caught in the middle.
Let's talk to General Septimus before the story mission.
Commander.
Probably.
What do you want?
Sha'ira sent me.
Yes, No, no. God damn.
Good. The lies have been killing me for days. I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
So if you feel that way, then why spread lies about her?
Because she rejected me. Me! Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
I see. He's an incel.
Neutral?
So I don't sympathize with this guy.
Yeah.
But I feel like we'll fail the mission if we don't sympathize with this guy.
I don't want to sympathize with him too much. Like, I think, is it worth it? Probably is.
Probably.
Good one.
Is she
by
really
the way,
worth it? There must be other women.
It's not just any woman I want.
If you were gonna say, is she worth it, why would you not just put that on there?
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
Oh, we don't have enough charm. Or renegade, or intimidate.
I feel like we've made a mistake.
Probably, yeah.
See if you leave and see if you can talk to him again.
Enjoy your drink, General.
I don't feel right just leaving like this.
Don't waste your time, kid. Run away now while you still can.
Goodbye, General.
Yeah. It's for the best.
I believe we've just failed us. Oh no,
Now
no.
we can talk
we
to him
still
again.
talk to him. Okay, yeah. So we should go and find Rex before we find Harkin. See, note that Rex was not racist.
Rex was incredibly not racist. Maybe it says it in the journal.
Citadel Garrus, expel Sharon's.
No, it doesn't.
Saren. Oh no.
Maybe we'll get to do it. I don't know.
I think we may have failed the side quest.
Possibly. Mr. Krogan Bouncer, can you tell me where Rex went?
Backrooms are private, reserved for Fist and his friends.
What did that other Krogan want? Rex.
Personal matter.
Not real chatty, is he?
Okay.
Goodbye.
Enjoy.
So how long do you think we're gonna be going today?
Been going about an hour and 25.
Hey there, sweetheart. You looking for some fun? 'Cause I gotta say, that soldier get-up looks real good
Oh,
on
no.
that body of yours.
I see why you were kicked out of
Why
the
don't you sit your sweet
police.
little ass down beside old Harkin? Have a drink.
He just
See where this
screams
goes.
police officer. We do not need to be nice to this.
I'd rather drink a cup of acid after chewing on a razor blade.
You trying to hurt my feelings? You gotta do better than that. After 20 years with C-Sec, I've been called every name in the book, princess.
I don't want to talk to him any longer than we need to.
Yeah, just go.
I'm looking for a C-Sec officer. A Turian.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. I know where Garrus is. You gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
We're still not being nice to him.
I'm a bit curious about the secret. Is it that they were lovers?
Is there something I should know about the captain?
The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush.
I'm sorry, what?
He screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course,
Oh,
he
that's
blamed
why he's so
Sarah.
sore about
Says
that.
the Turians set him up.
Huh. How do you know this?
You said they covered all this up. How'd you hear about it?
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk. Secrets are like herpes. If you got them, you might as well spread them around.
No!
Can we kill him?
I say
Yes,
disgusting.
Yes, disgusting.
You're a pig.
Just noticed that now, did you?
I mean, technically he's not a pig anymore,
Why'd they
am I
kick him
right?
out?
Yeah.
Huh?
Have to ask him. I never heard any of the details. But
1312,
it's a good
ladies and
story,
gentlemen.
though. The heroes fall. Classic.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
I'm just gonna say goodbye. I don't want the experience from him.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
I'm just gonna try something.
Yeah. Make a new save, yes. We can even actually try loading.
Don't waste your time on me, kid.
Yeah, we failed the quest, so we might want to see if there's a save slot. If the autosave is like just as we entered.
Might be.
Or is
Yeah.
it might be after the conversation with Harkin, but it's worth a shot.
No, because it was. Yeah, it's just as we're coming in.
That's her.
Okay, so first let's kill these assassins. We're almost dead, by the way. I think we took a direct hit to the You can just remember that you have like superpowers, yes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure at this level, your basic one is a one shots, and your dot also kills them in like 2 hits.
Those were Saren's men.
Okay. Time to go skip through the Harkin conversation.
You can also, yeah, we should probably just not touch Septimus until we have a higher rank, shouldn't we?
Yeah, pretty
Back
much.
off, Rex. Fisk told us to take you
I
down
can't
when
skip
you showed
this.
up. What are you waiting for? I'm
Well,
standing
that's
right
unfortunate, but understandable.
Here. This is Fisk's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it.
Yeah, just
It's
to
not
inform
coming out, Rex.
the audience,
End of story.
neither of us has any issue with
The
saves
story's
coming.
just beginning.
No, yeah, if you were here for some sort of honorable blind, all blind
What was that all?
run, then
Who knows?
tough luck.
Let's just
Yeah.
try not to get caught in the middle.
I'm far too competitive to. Oh,
Bill's
God.
competitive, I'm a perfectionist. We should remember this, though. This is a good lesson
Hey
for the
there,
future.
sweetheart.
Before talking
For
to
some
any major
fun?
NPC
I gotta say, that's-
who's not story related, the fact that you can
I'd rather drink.
Trying to hurt my feelings?
fail
You gotta do
a side
better than
quest
I'm
Yeah.
looking for a
at
C-Sec
such an
officer.
early level, though
I know
I
where
do
Garrus
think I
is.
understand the
You
reason.
gotta tell me something.
Is there something?
Screwed up his mission so
I
bad.
think
they
it's
kicked
because
him
we
out.
You said
chose
I spent 20 years
opened with
working cases
Shira.
here on the. Just noticed that now, did you?
Why'd they kick
Have
him
to
out?
ask him. I never heard any of the.
Just tell me.
Garrus was sniffing around
Because
Dr.
like
Michelle.
I feel like if
I'm
we'd
Yeah, good.
first
Go. Drink in peace.
approached it from a more sympathetic point of view, it might have turned out differently.
Do we want to try it?
save first.
Commander. What do you want?
Yeah,
What's bothering you, General?
I've seen a lot of horrible things in my day.
I think it's just a different starter.
There's only one woman in this damn galaxy.
So try some other.
She rejected me. Me! Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
Probably that's the
I
closest.
think I can see
get.
why you're upset.
Hey,
but
Logstar.
spreading these lies won't make it better.
Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
Okay, yeah, just load up then. You
need to start acting like a
well, I
general
want to
if you wanna
try
beat
this.
I spent all my life acting like... No, those days are over. I'll just be what I am. A tired...
Do you really want to be remembered this way?
No, I'd rather... So you think it's that
Hey!
easy? Just straighten up and
we're getting
act like a general.
Different dialogue.
Huh. Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's
Time for the
worth
hilarity
the
of having
effort.
missed an hour of plot and trying
She won't have me back.
Glad to hear it.
So, in summation, everyone's racist, and
You honestly
this guy's
haven't
a bit of
missed
an
that
incel.
much plot. We've probably spent more time looking around
Dicking
and
around.
going to a brothel than we did actually doing plot stuff.
This is no place for someone of your stature, General.
I figured
All
everyone
right,
was to something
I'll
that
go
was
to
gonna
her.
come up, basically.
After I've had a cold
You
shower
already knew that, right?
or two. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
oh my. We do need money for better guns.
We do, but let's see what he wants us to do first.
What do you want me to do?
There's an Elcor diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave
Oh!
up his secrets.
It might be that one. It might be the one we met
Because I
in the.
told him.
Oh.
Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
How, though?
What makes you think he'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this data pad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira.
It's just we're just doing a fetch quest. It's fine then.
Yeah. All right. Because we know where the Elcor
we should ask where he is.
No, we know where he is. It's the one we talked to.
There might be more than one Elcor diplomat, Mill. Not all Elcors look the same.
Yeah, well,
You know what I mean.
I'm assuming that the one we could actually meet and talk to is probably the one we can
We've
talk
actually
to
seen
later.
more than one Elcor.
Who am I taking it to, and where is he?
His name is Zaltan. He's an Elcor diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers.
Okay, so...
Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
General...
Hey, sir, that's not until Mass Effect 4.
Hard to imagine a general like that getting so upset about a woman.
That's because you don't understand women, Kate.
No, I'm pretty sure that's because the general is some sort of nice guy.
Why didn't Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre?
Maybe it's not true. Harkin's an ass. But he's just messing.
I mean, that is a possibility, but at the same time...
Definitely, yeah.
Right. So yes, long story short, Logstar, not only is everyone racist, Captain Anderson is in fact Saren's ex-lover. I mean, he was a former Spectre who was set up by Saren.
What is the point of this?
I always wonder about that sometimes.
Ashley, you better not be racist to this nice,
Oh, also,
nice person.
Ashley is incredibly racist, and it's kind of difficult now to decide who we'd leave to die if it ever came to that.
Is everyone gonna be on the on list of possibilities eventually?
I mean, considering where they're how their character arcs are going, maybe.
Big place.
Way to state the
Such
obvious,
Is that
Caden.
your professional opinion, sir?
Oh no, she's snarky.
What are we going for? I don't want to go for the bottom one. We've been very...
That's the racist option.
Yeah. We've been
Middle
very
is
anti-human
the-
so far.
That's the racist option. The middle is the Captain Obvious option, and the top one is.
I don't really
agreeing
want to
with
agree
Caden,
with...
which is distasteful.
I don't really want to agree
Logstar,
with,
any
actually.
thoughts?
Only to know a little more about Caden for this one. Probably the middle one though, because I think we've
Yeah,
bottom
I
one
think
on
we're in
this.
agreement.
Station, it's a city.
There must be millions here. It can't be possible to track everyone coming and going.
This makes Jump
I
Zero
hate
look
when
like
they
a porta
blink.
john, and it's the largest.
Jump Zero is big.
And whenever they tilt their head, have you noticed that? Oh god, like with
How do they
Caden
keep
now,
all that mass from
their
flying apart?
the movement of their heads. The movement of their heads does not follow the movement of their eyes, and vice versa.
Again.
I feel like we have to work to measure up as the sensible response to this.
Yeah.
The council represents more races than I thought. No wonder they're careful with newcomers.
They probably just want to keep everything running. It has to be hard keeping all these cultures working.
It's kind of funny that
Or maybe
it's,
they just don't
despite
like
the lack of
humans.
self-awareness in this game, and of course you'd think that, Ashley.
We are not saying
you're
the top
right.
one. We're not saying the top one, because there's a lot not to like about humans.
Yeah, no, it's just like, oh god, this game is a bit tone deaf at times, huh? We're not even out of the tutorial yet, and it's a bit tone deaf.
Do we want to be tough commander, or?
Let's just move out. I think we don't
All right,
have
secure
any.
the chatter. We're all FNGs here, but we don't need to make it obvious.
FNG?
Fucking you guys.
Why do you know that?
Try to remember where fairly sure I first heard it from COD, Call of Duty.
Excuse me, I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
Do we want to work with the press?
I mean, we could always see what they want.
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I
Well,
was hoping you might share anything
We can
you
tell
find
you a
during your
lot of
own
stuff about a
investigation.
guy called
I can make
Harkin
it
who
worth your
used to be
time.
part of the police.
Oh yeah, that guy's a dick.
How do you know that my investigation is going to uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
We're investigating something.
You gotta have access to better sources. Why contact
Sounds
me?
like a fun response would be.
I'm using
how long
every
do you
source I can
have?
find, but I think I've got a better shot with you. I've read your file. If anyone is going to uncover corruption here, it's the hero of the Skillian Blitz.
How do you know I'm investigating anything?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
Fair enough.
That's really a non-answer.
I mean, it's another
feel
side
like-
quest, so we might as well just do it.
Yeah, side quests are the lifeblood of any game.
Sounds like a good cause. If I find any information, it's yours.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
Where the fuck did she go?
Okay, if you can teleport, why do you need us?
Yeah! No one else I can talk to up here? Ooh, there's another door.
Also, are we not going to report the fact that some people just tried to kill us on our way to the bar?
No.
Happens every day.
Like, is this one of those gameplay and story segregation moments?
I don't think
Or they're just not going to address the fact... I'm sorry,
I know it
merchants?
was you. I remember your face.
Really?
Can we
that's
buy
impressive.
skooma?
Usually you humans can't tell one Turian from another.
Wrong
This
series.
was the place. Now, are you going to give me a refund or not?
Do you have your proof of purchase?
What? No, no.
Best place on this
Okay,
board to buy
look,
Earth.
if you didn't...
Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent.
That's very expensive.
Oh, so this must be the... Oh, I see. This is the, Oh. Oh, wait, I think that's just what we have.
No, but it's also worse than we have.
So what you're telling me is that this is the person who sells the higher class gear that we can own, that is here as a tease, but if you just cheat in some money, it's how you overpower the game.
It's got better damage and heat sink capacity, but worse accuracy, which I didn't think was possible.
The ARs in this game are about... The shotgun is more accurate than the AR.
Do we want to
even
buy
at distances?
Do we want to buy a license for the ship?
Oh, you know what? That's probably a good investment long term. And more healing is always useful, especially since we can consistently just.
Oh, we've got junk to sell now. No, we don't. Okay. That our money did
yeah,
not go
so
up
since
at
we
all.
can consistently refill our gels, our at least our Medigel.
Yeah.
If we can't, if this selling the item is not worth much, should we see if there's any? It's worth it to
break it down to Omnigel.
Oh God,
You're Commander
it's another
Shepard,
Jenkins,
the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
I don't want to say pleasure's all mine because it's really not.
So who are you?
Do I know you?
No, I'm just a fan. One of your biggest
no.
fans, actually. My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I hope there's not a fan club.
I feel like just the flat really is the.
They say a lot of
The
things. I was too busy killing them to count.
Hey, I know
Okay.
you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Do we want to give autographs?
I mean, I don't see the harm. I guess.
But just don't be too friendly. Alright, yeah. You can't be too friendly about autographs. With
Here you go.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed.
You're married?
I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink.
Surprising.
Thanks again.
Okay, that's too friendly, Conrad. We don't go for drinks with fans.
Yeah, you gotta pay extra for that. That's only in the $900 tier on Patreon.
Ooh.
But just keep in mind the wife's involved too. I'm just gonna leave that out there.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop.
Oh, it's another
you want
shop.
Many good supplies, yes?
I mean, we can't
Let me see
afford
what you
it, but
have.
we might as well
Probably
take
not,
a look.
yeah.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Huh. I guess the non-human... Oh! So these are a bit more reasonably priced. After... I guess we should get all of the upgrades and anything we can afford we should probably get.
Did that really have to say Shepard :
View
open
items?
bracket view items? Did it
Probably
really have to do
not.
No, I think that's a bug. No, I think that's a bug.
I hope it
Can we
was.
not afford the grenade upgrade?
No. Really? No. Yeah, because it's upgrade 2, like, so it's gone up by a lot.
Medigel upgrade 2 was only 100.
No, it wasn't. That was upgrade 1 for both of them.
No, but we got Medigel upgrade 2 from the other guy.
It was available, but it was also too expensive for us.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Huh.
I'm gonna sell.
Are there
at
any other
least-
licenses, maybe? Because I think you can scroll further down.
No. Yeah, there's the Medigel upgrade, and it's also 3,000 credits.
That's upgrade.
That's upgrade 2. We've already bought upgrade 1 from our shifty friend on the ship.
Yes,
I'm going to
our,
sell a couple of these sniper rifles because we've got 3 of the things.
I mean, no. Let's
they're
convert some of them to Omnigel.
Sell
We
one
don't
of them,
actually know
convert the other to Omnigel.
And then we have to figure out the relative value of credits to Omnigel. We can probably sell one of the 3 shotguns as well. We should keep the upgrades because I feel like upgrades are useful later in the game.
Yeah.
They're more useful late game than they are early game. can probably afford to sell a pistol.
No, they're all
actually,
better than the pistols that Ashley and Caden have.
Yeah, so we should just give them we should just give these
the
to
most
them
part.
then.
Well,
when we're on the ship. We can actually give them to them now.
Yeah.
And then we can sell the old pistols.
We
Yeah,
can
we
do all
should,
this off stream.
Fair enough. We should actually probably ask the people who've played this before what stuff we should do on stream and what stuff we should do off stream.
Yeah.
'Cause I imagine there might be things like
so where are we?
Grinding and stuff that we.
I think we're going to the med clinic to go.
Are we not in the markets?
We're going to the
I
med.
mean, we could go to. Do we want to go Garrus or Shadow Broker first?
This is Garrus.
Yeah, so let's go take a look at that.
I think it's actually in there.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you?
Let her go.
Oh, damn, Garrus.
I think I see why people like Garrus.
Yeah. Get to cover.
Not only is he... Just blast him. I think you have AoE, blast him. Or just miss him with it. That also works. I think your dot is an AoE as well, if I'm right. Also, you are very close to them. Just pop the shotgun. Pop out the shotty.
I'm not that close to them.
The shotgun is surprisingly good.
Got him right in the crotch.
Not in the middle of a fight!
Shut up, Ashley. Hi, Garrus.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
Nice shot.
I feel like nice shot. It was a good
Took him
shot.
down clean.
Sometimes you get lucky. Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
Who are those men?
Yeah, we kind of just walked in on.
Why were they
in the
threatening you?
middle of
Who
something.
do they work for?
They work for Feast. They wanted to
Oh.
shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
Which one
Quarian?
we got?
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Go on.
Then what?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
That's probably
Not
not
anymore.
a good idea.
Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed
It
the
really
Shadow Broker?
says something about
That's stupid,
Saren
even for him.
when
Saren must have
the
made
Shadow
him quite the offer.
Broker,
That
someone
Quarian must
called
have
the
something
Shadow
Saren
Broker,
wants.
is
Something worth crossing the shadow.
More trustworthy?
Yes. Evidence.
She must have something that proves he's a traitor. Did the Quarian mention anything about Saren or the Geth?
She did. The information she was going to trade. She said it had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
We need to find her.
And we know Rex has beef with Fist.
Yep.
So we can find Rex.
Time
We
for
probably
Fist
also
to
just
visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, but why do you hate Saren?
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Okay,
I'd be a
so
little offended if
I
someone
have a
asked
lot of. What were you saying, Longstar?
Yeah, I'd be a little offended if after the guy's proven what an asshole, he's like, why don't you like the guy? It's like, excuse me? Do I need to explain this to you?
No, but I feel like there's a lot of ways to phrase the question that is not as dickish as that. But yes, I have a lot of complaints about this story being tone deaf, but damn, they made Garrus likable.
Yeah, that's pretty much everything I've heard. Is that Garrus is incredibly likable, as is Tali. We need to get Tali at some point. You made your case?
Yeah.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Oh, convenient.
Yeah.
Should we just, like, go to the...
We could use him.
We
want
could
Rex.
use him.
The Krogan might come in handy.
I've heard Rex is
Last I
also
heard,
very
he was at
likable.
the C-Sec Academy.
But you can't bang him.
What's he doing there?
So,
Fist accused
you know
him
what's
of making
interesting?
threats.
I
He brought
don't
Rex
think
in
you can
for a
bang
little
any
talk.
of the likable characters
out.
in this series.
We're
swapping out Ashley.
Yeah, Caden hasn't actually been overtly racist yet, I don't think.
Well, I mean, if
Oh wait,
chances
can we
are-
keep all three?
If chances
No, we
are
can't.
they're gonna die, just sleep with the ones you don't like anyway. No connection.
That's fair.
I think that's a good balanced party.
Yeah, that's completely fair.
Yeah, it's only two squad members.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
But yeah.
Yes.
I never properly thanked
We
you
don't
for
like
saving me
Ashley.
from
She's
Fist's
overtly
thugs,
racist.
Commander.
She.
I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
Happy to help. I don't want to, like.
No, I think that's the shopkeeper option, possibly.
No, I need supplies as the shopkeeper option.
No, that's what I thought you were talking about.
Oh, no.
I don't. That. Okay.
No,
what
happy
do
to
you
help.
not want to do?
I-
Yeah, happy to help is fine.
I don't want to do that one. I don't want to do you got in over your head because that's a dick move.
That's just dick. That's just dickish. Yes.
Like, what the fuck was she supposed to do? Not fucking help the Quarian?
I'm just glad you weren't hurt.
Me too. Now, was there anything you needed?
I mean,
You're a doctor. How did you end up here on the Citadel?
My parents brought me here when I was young. My father was a medic with the Alliance. I chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but not the military. Fixing up wounded soldiers isn't my idea of fun.
Is this what we
Let
call
me take a look at what you have for
foil?
sale.
Of course.
Oh. 420,000.
We're probably gonna be back here, huh? Huh. That's a major disparity in cost.
Hmm. Yeah, I think we can probably get both of these.
Yeah.
We are now incredibly poor, but, you know, we're doing our jobs. Eventually we'll get paid for some of them.
I don't think we actually get paid for our job. I think we only get paid for side quests.
That's what I mean. I said we're doing odd jobs.
Oh, okay. I thought you said we were doing our jobs. We should probably just go see the Shadow Broker, because it seems like Fist is probably like the mid boss of this sort of deal. So we
Well, I
should
want to go
probably
get
go
Rex
see the...
first.
Let's go pick up Rex and have an all alien party.
Yeah, because that's the next one for expose Saren, and we don't want to do that just yet. Oh
Yeah,
god,
so-
we've got so many fucking side quests already.
I think we probably should just the ones at the bottom are on other star systems. Oh, have we leveled up? Oh no, I think we haven't distributed
Oh no, we haven't.
Garrus's points. Yeah. So what does he do? What's he about?
So he is a Turian agent.
ARs and ARs and
snipers.
Attack armor, decryption first. Okay. We need to figure out how we can get our squad mates to do mini games and like other miscellaneous activities. Because like, if we can have someone who is specialized in decryption do decryption, that might be better. Oh no, it just increased. Well, no. You know what? Until we understand the mechanics a bit better, we might want to...
I mean, I want to give him a bunch of stuff in Turian Agent just because that looks like it's quite good.
That's just the general one. Everyone has one of those. That's just the 4% flat upgrade. You know what? We can probably afford to give him a few points in decryption because I think his active ability for decryption, the other one, the triangle at the end.
Advanced sabotage.
Yeah, I think that one kind of seems cool.
So do we want to go all the way up to that?
I think we go up to advanced sabotage and maybe give him the first one in damping as well. Because remember, he has 2 levels worth of points.
Yeah. Yeah. And then put the rest in tactical armor or assault rifle.
Probably 1 in assault rifle to get the active ability, and then the rest in attack armor, maybe. Or we can put a couple in Turian agent as well. What's the
I like
active for
overkill.
attack armor?
Shield boost.
It really depends how much you get shot versus shooting everyone else.
The AI is not good enough to be tanky,
Definitely
so
get
we
that.
should probably get the attack armor. And then you can put the
last one
shield
into...
and then 1 in Turian agent, yes. Just
Okay.
for the generalized improvement.
Yeah, I think that works. Okay.
I feel like Garrus is probably our best built character thus far, including ourselves.
Probably, yeah.
I believe... No, hang on. If you go back... I believe markets is where we go for Shadow Broker.
Yeah,
or
but
are we going to pick up Rex first?
We're getting Rex first, which is Ward's access, I believe.
Okay. Because like we need to see Shadow Broker for the main quest anyway. Or like he'd probably give us a side quest or 2 as well.
This one believes it has the right to move freely through this area.
I'm sorry, who's not allowed and where?
Preaching Hana.
Disturbance. It's against Citadel regulations.
Huh. This is the first non-humanoid, like overtly non-humanoid species we've seen. And he's a Mormon.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers?
Do we
or
want
has
religion?
the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
I feel like we can... I feel like we give him a chance until he decides to go full Mormon on us.
Why is the CSEC officer harassing you?
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants...
The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
So you're breaking the law by preaching without...
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
Who are the Enkindlers?
Your people know them as the Protheans. The Enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech.
Are we gonna help or...
I feel like we can say, let me see what I can do, and then
Let me
just
talk
run
to the
away.
CSEC officer.
This one would be most grateful for the assistance.
Let's
Please
not
let
talk
this
to the
one know
CSEC
its
officer and
success
just
is
pretend this
achieved.
never happened.
I think we'll do it, but yeah, doing it at the moment seems foolish considering it's probably going to be another one of those charm things.
Alright, let's pick up Rex, kick what's-his-face out of our squad, and then have a
Caden.
Squad of 2 likable, non-racist alien bros.
Yeah.
Man, that would also be a...
This
Why is that
elevator
gonna-
leads down.
good if
I
you,
think
you know,
it's
if they
this
just
one.
wanted someone to pay for it for them, you know?
In
Just, like,
light
go
of the
for the
recent
sympathy
attack
and
on
like,
Eden
get
Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an
I feel like
isolated
you'd have to
case.
do it behind his back,
Nevertheless,
though.
colonist
Because I feel
enrollment
like
has dropped
it's
sharply.
very much about the whole...
Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
How do we feel about the elevator music?
You mean the colonialism report?
No, I mean the actual music.
I cannot hear it.
Ah.
Oh.
Good point.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
Oh no, it's
I don't take
another
orders
corrupt...
from you.
Okay,
This is your
so
only
this is the
warning,
second
Rex.
corrupt
You
officer
should
we've
warn
seen,
Fist. I will kill him.
and he's human. Again.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Oh god.
Go on. Get out of here.
Do I know you, human?
I feel like we should be nice to Rex. He's been not racist so far.
Well, that definitely rules out the bottom one. I don't think that rules out the middle one. I
feel like that might be a more forward option. They do respect... I've heard that the... I forget what Rex's species is called,
Krogan.
but they do respect being forward.
I want to go the middle one, just see what it is. I know we've been burned on most of the ones where we've sort of, like, thinking that it's going to be what it actually says, and then it's not, but let's give it another chance.
My name's Shepard. I'm going after Fist.
Yeah, this is
you
good.
might want to come along.
Shepard. Commander Shepard. I've heard a lot about you. We're both warriors, Shepard. Out of respect, I'll give you a fair warning. I'm going to kill Fist.
Fist knows you're coming. We'll have a better chance if we all work together.
My people have a saying. Seek the enemy of your enemy.
I see Sun Tzu visited your planet in his youth.
I like that saying.
I do like that saying.
I think we're gonna get along just fine, Rex.
Let's go.
Alternative one.
I hate to keep Fist waiting.
You haven't met the enemies of my enemies.
So, add those two to the squad. We've lost our tech strength is the issue.
Yeah, but we can make it up for it with Garrus, with a few upgrades. That's fine.
The party.
Probably make an album cover out of it. We have to distribute Rex's points.
Good point.
That's a close-up of his face.
Do we want to toggle the helmet?
What is it? Oh, that actually looks kind of cool. So what do we do? Oh, so he's the same class as us.
Yeah.
Except he's also a Krogan Battlemaster. Oh, wait a second. When does he unlock heavy armor? Oh, no, too late for us to be able to use it. We should probably... I feel like Krogan's gonna be trickier to build. Do we want to build him as the pure magic DPS?
Yeah, I think we probably could.
Yeah, because I mean, the whole point is same class as the other one. Well, time to do this one in like the exact opposite way as the other, right?
I think we should probably just make him the tanky mage.
Probably, yeah. Oh, yeah, because he gets healing. Yeah, so just make him Leroy Jenkins, and when we have a few spare points, we can unlock shotguns. Just have him just go into every battle with shotguns and magic and healing.
So
God, I wish we had the option to play as a Krogan.
Where are we putting the points then?
Probably into warp. And
up until the triangle.
Warp and Krogan. Warp until the triangle, and then Krogan Battlemaster.
Could probably get to there, I think. So put all 5 of the rest into Krogan Battlemaster, or spread them out a bit more.
We could go for the shotgun unlock. Actually, that might be a better idea. Because you can unlock shotguns right now.
Yeah.
And then we can spend the subsequent levels, because there's not a lot of levels in Krogan Battlemaster, so that's probably where you dump your spare points.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Jaleel. Let me get this straight.
That said, it seems like we're coming up on ye old boss fight. So we've been going for 2 hours. Do we want to save the boss fight for next stream?
Well, we need to go talk to the Power Broker Shadow Broker first.
You got the wrong tone deaf human centric, wrong tone deaf series on the brain mill.
Yeah.
God, I hate the ending to that series.
But,
Click on all of the clickables.
yeah, I am. Don't worry.
Oh my. Oh, I thought there was loot in there.
No.
Yeah, we've been going for 2 hours, so I say we call it a day.
Alright.
And we can do a bit more exploration next time. Yeah, just might as well make a new save. So yeah, this is Mass Effect. As you've probably seen from the last 2 playthroughs, this is a much more... Like, this is our first time with the game, and as a result, we don't really want to optimally play it or rush through it or anything. We want to, like, take our time and enjoy it. So it's going to be much more slow and casual playthrough than a lot of the other stuff on the internet, possibly.
Depending on how long it takes us to do subsequent streams, we might up the timing.
It also, yeah. So the options are to increase the time of the streams, which I can't really handle that right now, or we can increase the frequency, which might actually be possible. And
I mean, another
Yes.
option is, as we said during the stream, we found out some
Yes.
of the key subquests.
And do all the busy work off screen.
Well, either do all the busy work off screen or do the busy work just in solo streams.
That's also a very viable possibility. Yes.
Because I don't mind doing another stream, you know, on the day that we don't do it out of Monday and Tuesday, and just doing some busy work.
Yeah,
I like videos for those too. Maybe could be fun. Just
yeah,
probably.
Pieces.
Yeah, we can probably cut them into little compilations. I'm sure we'll find some way to fail spectacularly. But yes, thank you everyone for joining us today. It's been fun thus far, and we hope you keep joining us. If you're watching this on YouTube, please give us a like and subscription, and maybe even click the little bell for the notifications. And if you're watching this on Twitch, please throw us a follow. And if you're watching the VOD, again, please throw us a follow. And thank you for joining us. And have a good night.
In terms of future streams, Thursday we have got our spring anime mid-season check-in, which Jack and I are very much looking forward to. There's been some crazy stuff going on. Saturday we are talking about MCU Phase 2. And Sunday will be more D&D. But yes, we will hopefully see you for that, and we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
See you.